Peeps, what's up? It's Josh. I am here at Malvern Manor, of course, with my my lovely wife, Kirsten.
Told me I didn't have to be on camera.
I never said you didn't have to be on camera, but anyway, we are here. It is a very chilly night here at Malvern Manor, but I wanted to do this video. I wanted to show you that XLS camera kind of in action, right? So we just chose this room here just because it's closer to the heat.
Looky here.
But I want to show you what we got going on here. So over here, you guys can see the XLS camera is set up. We have it rigged up. I'm going to use the GoPro here as well to show you. We have it rigged up so it is on this tripod. So it's kind of nice, but it also, if you notice, has these handles. I'm not sure how well you can see, but these handles right here. And then what's really cool about it is the fact that you have a quick release on that. And so you can unclamp this, and then you could take it off, and each one of these handles then, ran by my wife Kirsten, she could take this and more or less do a run and gun type of thing with the XLS camera as well. So we have a couple different options now. We can set it and forget it. And right now it's currently set. It is recording. It is screen recording right now. And so everything is hopefully working. I've already shot this video before and it didn't work. So second time maybe hopefully the charm here. But anyway, yeah, everything seems to be going. So what we're going to do is we are going to try and elicit some kind of a response. I am going to have you hold this real quick right there at that screen. And I'm going to become the anomaly, okay? So here I am. I am now the anomaly. You see me on the screen? Kirsten, can you see me okay?
Yeah, with your pom-poms.
You got like my pom-poms, right? And so I can wave with my right hand, I can wave with my left. I can raise up my right leg, raise up my left leg. What I'm really hoping for, guys, is this wheelchair over here, which was once owned by a gentleman named Harry Wallace. Lots of cool information about Harry. This was his wheelchair. I'm really hoping that we see an anomaly in this chair. Do you see me?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm hoping for. This camera system definitely has a better throw than the regular SLS camera. And here's something really cool that I'm going to show you, that it also has this feature. So here we can see more or less heat signatures. We can see warmer temperatures up top. You can then see cooler temperatures like against the wall, right? But what's really fun about this is you have this. Now this is a 3D type of a view. So it can kind of map out something that's in 3D. And then once we, even in post-production then, can grab this and tweak it as we see fit. So you can kind of look at the lights up there, right? And how they are moving and reacting to what we're doing. Very cool stuff. So we might just leave it there on that 3D view, just because that seems to be my favorite so far. Sorry guys if you like the other one, whatever. But very excited about all of this stuff. So I wanted to just see if we can get anything to present itself tonight, other than me looking like a moron on camera. Is there anybody that could come into this room with us? That was outside for sure, right?
That was me.
Yeah. Is there anybody that could come into this room with us and just wave, say hello, anything like that? I'm going to stand over here. Is there anybody that could approach me, that could come up to me? It is bizarre how quiet it is in here right now, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, the last time that you and I were in this room, it was with Paul. We were using the box, and it was like, I mean, footsteps right behind you, weird knocks and things like that over there.
Do me a favor.
Yes?
Take a step to your right.
To my right. Whoa.
Take a step to your left. Take another step to your left.
Okay.
Take a step towards me.
Okay. You just want me out of the shot.
Take a step to your left. Sorry. 2 steps to the right.
2 steps now to the right. It's backwards on there.
Uh-huh.
So left is right, right is left.
No, you'll have to play it back and see.
Was there something on there?
I couldn't tell.
Did something show up on camera?
Yes. I couldn't tell if it was you or not because of where you were at in the shot.
Okay.
That's why I was having you move to see where it would register you.
Oh.
But there was a green stick figure.
What color am I right now? A green?
And you are blue.
Does it change colors every time? See, guys, like we haven't even played around with this enough to even know.
And honestly, I don't remember what you were before. I thought you were green.
Okay. Interesting. Well, if that was you legitimately coming in here to say hello, I appreciate that. Thank you. Is there a way that we could maybe do that again? Can you come into this room? I promise. Nothing in this room is going to hurt you in any way. It's just lights. All I have is lights. I have a camera that's in my hand. Like, we have no pieces of equipment other than that camera in the middle of the floor. And that's it. It's like the last thing I want to do is ask them to like knock on something, because I feel like that's what I always ask. Like, oh, could you knock on something? Could you do this? Could you do that? It's like, it gets to a point where it's like, it almost feels like a parlor trick, right? It's like, I don't want to do that. What I want is for a spirit to come up to me and shake my hand. That's what I want. Ultimately, that's what I want. And I'm going to keep making videos until that happens. Hello? It is eerily quiet, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's never like this. So guys, I have no idea. No idea what's going on other than nothing whatsoever. We had one little anomaly, right?
Possibly.
Possibly an anomaly. Maybe even like a false positive then, right?
It could have been you. We just don't.
It could have been me.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like was it a glitch?
No, but it was just right down here, and it was right when you were standing.
And moved away?
And kind of, I don't know. You'll have to go back and.
Yeah.
but it was right in this.
Right by Harry's wheelchair?
And it was green.
Interesting. What's super crazy about it is, so obviously I say, oh, this was Harry Wallace's wheelchair.
You're yellow now.
Yeah, I'll probably change color. Yeah. Like every time that it comes in and out, it'll probably be a different color. But like I was saying, guys, like back in the day, there was this gentleman, his name was Harry Wallace. Harry obviously was wheelchair bound. Harry's favorite place to be was out on the porch. If it was inclement weather or cold or something like that, obviously he could not be on the porch. And he wanted to then be in this room, in this very room, where he could then look out the windows and kind of watch the world go by. Now, Harry was a non-verbal patient, so he could not speak. However, interestingly enough, Harry always had this little radio that he had with him, and he would press it up to his ear and listen to the tunes. And he would whistle and hum along with the tunes on the radio. So, fittingly enough, obviously, we kept Harry's wheelchair here in his favorite room. That wheelchair has been known to move on its own, and I mean, it will move the length of this room. Pretty interesting stuff. But what's also interesting is the fact that numerous people now have come to Malvern Manor and experienced disembodied whistling, specifically coming from this room. Now, when a noise is coming from this room, pretty much it's very definitive because of the acoustics in this room. I mean, it's very echoey, as you can hear probably in my voice. But very, very interesting. Kind of a fun little side note story. I was giving a tour one afternoon, and usually Harry's wheelchair sits right here where my feet are. This is where it is. And I was telling that story of Harry Wallace. And sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. What was interesting is after I was done with that story, we then start to leave the room, going out this door right here. And as we were all leaving the room as a group, that wheelchair started to follow us and come towards us. That group was so freaked out that they went out that door, out the front door, and the tour was over for them. So they had their fill of fun. And I'm fairly confident in saying they're never coming back also. But it was pretty neat that Harry decided to kind of play along that day. Well, is anybody else here that wants to kind of do anything, say anything, come in here and just wave hello to everybody? Do you still have me on that camera?
So I can see the outline of you, but I don't see the stick figure, yo.
Interesting, okay. But now?
Nope, not yet. Now, right there you are, right there.
Interesting.
And so that's what I'm wondering, if that's what was happening over here.
Maybe a glitch.
Is that you were just not being picked up.
Well, I'm just going to move the chair forward then. That way, if something anomalous were to go into the chair, maybe then it would pick up. Like maybe it's at a weird angle or something. I don't know. Again, we have so much more to play with this XLS camera. But yeah, you guys are along for the ride, warts and all, you know what I'm saying? And again, like sometimes some of these videos that we do, obviously, like sometimes we get some of the most profound things that happen. I don't know if you guys watched the video from just this past Friday or whatever. Crazy stuff. Literally watched my soul leave my body, right? Like I was legitimately terrified. And now you have a night like tonight where, I mean, you could hear a pin drop. It is so calm tonight for whatever reason. It feels calm, exactly. Like it doesn't feel like it did that other night when we were here with Paul. That felt weird. Like it was just, there was something electric, right? And you never know, am I just like jazzed up to film something? like, oh, cool, we get to use Paul's box, you know, and all that stuff, and Kosis is going to be here, and we're going to be able to listen to all this cool stuff. It's like, am I just jacked for that, or is it something legitimately, like, in the atmosphere that is charging us? Like, I don't know. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff. All right, guys, well, I tell you, this is kind of your last chance. If you want to come into this room, I'll just kind of remove myself. I'll step back over here. And if you want to walk into this room, walk right over to that table right there with the pretty candles and the lantern. Go ahead and go check those. What was that? That was you?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just got excited for a second.
Just me, babe.
It's just me, babe. Sorry. Kind of switching views here and seeing what's up, but it's almost so it's just a bigger view. You know what I mean? You get more of a scope of that room in that 3D mode, it seems. And then, of course, being able to tweak the angle is also kind of cool as well. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys, even if you're obviously like on vacation somewhere.
Warm.
Somewhere warm. Yeah, no kidding. Weird. Anyway, well, guys, I guess nothing really happened. We had one strange little anomaly that popped up. It maybe even be a false positive, no idea. Most likely we could probably regard it as such, right? Just because that's kind of the way it works. Again, there's so much with this technology and this equipment that we still have yet to figure out and learn and understand. But I mean, we're really going to be playing with this quite a bit. I'm really excited to get this thing up in the attic. I really want to see what happens up there. Especially with all that weird crap that was going on with like the rocks and stuff, like whatever that was, like I want to see that. So hopefully we're closing in on them, right? Hopefully we're going to be able to have so much equipment that is set up that they got no place else to go other than to come up to me and shake my hand. That's what I want. So guys, I hope all of you are doing great. Thank you, my dear, for joining me this evening. I appreciate the hell out of you. I love you. Thank you. Guys, I appreciate the hell out of you for hanging out this long. If you've made it this long in the video, you're a freaking champion, man. So thank you guys very much. We will talk to you all very soon. Peace.